The first guy that noticed me from my YouTube channel.
I'll play this.
Jon P.
He said, "Is it for your games?" I told him, "Yes, it's the for your games."
Now, a lot of people complain about the in-game conditions of Keyforge tournament matches. Time is often a huge problem, especially when you're playing a game of best-of-1 matches, where 6 amber is needed to forge 1 key. But this can only normally be done at the beginning of a player's turn. And in Keyforge, 3 keys are needed to win the game. But under time limitations, we'll often find ourselves in a situation where only 1 or 2 keys are forged between both players. And then at that point, we're forced to go to alternative in-game conditions, win conditions. Now, in a game of Keyforge, oftentimes a player will have a massive board of creatures, plenty of artifacts, what looks to be way more than enough amber to forge a key, because it only costs 6 to forge 1 key. But then unfortunately, all the opponent will have to do, even if they have hardly any creatures, hardly anything going on, seems like they're dead to rights, all they need is 1 card to swing the tide. A swindle. Play, steal 3 of the opponent's amber. And let's say that was the last turn. Nothing the opponent can do about it. Bruno, play, capture 3 amber. Burn the stockpile. If your opponent has 7 or more amber, they lose 4. Good luck forging a key now. Miasma. Your opponent skips to forge a key step on their next turn. Crazy. Being that a player can normally only forge a key at the beginning of their turn, often leaves players feeling powerless against the clock. This leaves players extremely salty. Nothing but sodium. The problem with time.
Yeah. So the time issues in Keyforge. So the biggest issue is the disadvantage that you get whenever time is called on your turn. So as soon as you get time called, you get to finish the turn that you're in the middle of, not knowing that time was going to be called, and then your opponent takes a turn, and then the game ends. So the disadvantage comes from, since you didn't know time was going to be called, you play your turn like normal, but your opponent has the advantage of, as soon as you're done playing your normal turn with the house that you called thinking you would have more turns later, your opponent is just going to play whatever gets them amber. So it ends up being very tilted to who's going to get time called on them first. So
you lose all the decision making, it just suddenly becomes like amber round. You know, it really takes out all the fun. You have only like 1 way to win at that point, and nobody really ends up happy by the end of the time because of that.
Nobody's happy.
for sure.
Cool.
That's real.
Yeah.
After going back and forth on this a million times, with me complaining, my opponent complaining, everybody complaining, my friend and local Keyforge group leader, Cody Simpkins, thought up a great system, if you ask me, to Keyforge's in-game in a league/tournament environment. The points and achievement system. So we've been running this points and achievement system in our last 2 10-week-long seasons, and everyone seems to prefer it way more than Keyforge's current vanilla in-game conditions. Personally, we do from 7 to 9 p.m., 3 35-minute Swiss round weekly tournaments. We use a 35-minute timer that must be turned face down for the entirety of the tournament round, and nobody can peek and look at it, as to discourage stalling the clock and other tricky deception. Once the timer goes off, the current player finishes their turn, then their opponent gets 1 turn to respond. Then whoever has the most keys forged wins the match. If there's a tie, then both players forge a key if they have the amber to do so. And then if there's still a tie, then you would each player choose a house, then you get amber for each creature in play of that house that has amber on it. That same house, they get the bonus icons in their hand. Then if it goes to the 3rd level of the tiebreaker, the first player wins. The first player to play wins. If there's an uneven amount of players, then the guy who's there without an opponent, they would get 3 keys for getting the bye. Okay, now the way that this point system checks out is that at the end of the night, with 3 rounds, if you successfully forge all 3 of your keys for the night, you'll have 9 keys. That'll get you 5 points for the week. If you get 6, 7, or 8 keys, you'll get 4 points. If you get 3, 4, 5 keys, you'll get 3 points for the night. 1 to 2 keys forged, 2 points. Weekly points, lowest bracket. And then there are also these achievements. Okay, so on top of the keys in the point system, we've also got the achievements. I wish I had a better way to show this off, but this is what I'm working with. So there are also achievements. You get 1 point for fulfilling an achievement per night. So this is also one of the points. So like, you get 9 keys, you'll get 5 points. You get 1 to 2 keys, you'll get 2 points for the night. And then also you got these achievements. For example, key charge for your last key with House Untamed, you'll get a point. Gain 4 or more amber via soldiers to flowers, that's Untamed, you'll get a point. And then unforge an opponent's key, you'll get a point. Purge a card from
each house of your opponent. Play all 3 houses in one turn. Roll a 6 a card. Keep your opponent from forging for 3 turns in a row. Gain more than 13 amber in a turn. Forge 2 keys in one turn. Forge a key from Honest Pieces, logos. Forge a key at 12 or more amber. Draw 10 or more cards in a turn. Win a game by playing the top card of your deck. Make your opponent's keys cost 12 or more. Forge a key because of an at the start of your turn effect. Pull off a successful dimension door, gaining 2 or more amber. Get the amber from treasure artifacts, logos, saurians, or shadows. Effigy
of Malurk. It enters play and you reap with it. Forge a key via the Drawn Down, Dive Deep, Dark Discovery combo. That's unfathomable. Forge a key via Redacted, logos. Backside. Binate Rupture where your opponent gained no amber, logos. Steal more than 6 amber in a turn. Forge a key with amber not in your pool. Steal 3 or more amber via Psychic Network, Mars. Forge a key via Key Abduction, Mars. Archive 5 or more of your opponent's cards. Have 1 creature with 8 amber captured. Forge a key via Epic Quest, Sanctum. Forge 5 or more creatures. Have 5 or more creatures survive a board wipe via cards. Purge 10 or more of your opponent's cards. Forge a key via the Colosseum, Saurian. Have a Centaurian Xenopius of 20 power or more, Saurian. Stop your opponent from forging a key via Keyforgery, Shadows. Forge a key via Nightforge, Shadows. Forge a key from Safe Play, Shadows, or Pocket Universe, logos. Forge a key via Gambling Den, Shadows. Forge a key via Key of Darkness, Shadows. Gain 3 or more amber from the fight effect of 2 Force Agent 14. I'm guessing that's Star Alliance. All right, so of course, once you accomplish one of those achievements, then you can't do it again for the rest of the season. Here goes pretty much the chart in which we document this with. So we got some names here. We got the round, the circle winner, and then we put the player's name and then how many keys they got for the night. And then you add that all up at the end of the season. And then you've got your winner.
So we have deluxe deck boxes. You have a preference?
Deluxe deck box?
Yeah, so the big deluxe, or the fuzzy gruen stuffed animal.
I don't know what the deluxe deck
Do you have a
box
preference?
is. Can I see what the deluxe deck box is?
Yeah, go take a look. Do you have a preference?
Man, we got a plus fuzzy gruen, right?
Yep. Yeah, we can go take a look. Let's go take a look.
3 people win 3-0. We get to decide which prize we get. Oh.
John, is it this one?
Yeah, that's the stuff.
It's got like hard eyes. I don't really like I think they're I think I have a preference for the deck box.
We gotta decide, and if we can't come to a consensus, then we gotta do a one key match off.
Are you guys all together right now?
No, we're not together.
What do you think?
Oh, right. I'll take the fuzzy
I'd
growing.
rather have the box.
Red or blue?
Red. I've already got blue.
I'll take the fuzzy growing.
Try with that, Arthur.
What's that? We
Okay. All right. You guys have more.
Yeah.
All right. Yesterday, kid. You got that really nice box. Who was 3-0? What? You were 3-0? No, I was. You said you're better than me. Oh, you got. He won one yesterday, though.
Here's the going 3-0. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe. I guess there were like 18 people there, so I guess.
Yeah. Feel pretty good, though. All right, signing out.
Kid, what do you want to do?
So at the end of the season, we've got 2 trophies that go out for the overall most points for keys. And then we've also got a trophy that goes out for the most achievements at the end of the 10-week season. Luckily for me, I got them both on season 3. Achievement champion and just overall points keys forged over the course of the season champion. So yeah, I love the system. I was getting so sodium getting my keys, my amber stolen at the last minute. But this kind of really gets around that. And I know that Ghost Galaxy, they've got the game now. They're trying to work on just cleaning things up, improving things. So I know Christian T. Peterson just did a video. I might go ahead and cover that. I haven't really watched it yet. Hopefully he addresses some of this, but this one is looking at you, Christian T. Peterson. Maybe you can implement some of this somehow in the formal official rules somehow. This seems to be a lot better than just getting screwed at the last minute for your keys or something. But like, you know, kind of keeps it more fair, what I think. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. For your games. And check me out, subscribe. Check me out later for some more Keyforge news.
Nicely done. Yeah. Both trophies. So, Marcus, this is your little tokens here. You can have them for good luck tonight.
Nice.
Everyone's coming for you.
Good job, man.
Woohoo! Alright, start with Keyforge.
That is all. You may now go. Hooray! Hooray for you! Hooray! Enough! You will be silent!
My name is Isaac, and this is humor. Ha ha, got you.